So this is a very important understanding that we are all one. Ultimately, that is how you are creating. Everyone is an extension of you. We can look at everything in your reality, not just everyone. Everything in your reality is a mirror reflection of what is going on within your consciousness. So if you have an assumption that making money takes a lot of hard work, that's a general assumption that you have, your other assumptions about yourself, other people, and how other people perceive you are all going to some level match that. And you have to look at it from this perspective. What is it that I am holding on to? What is the root assumption that I am holding on to that's causing all these to perpetuate? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about the concept of everyone is you pushed out. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you'd like to receive support or help in manifesting any of your desires or in releasing any of your blocks, you definitely want to check out my one-to-one coaching options. They are all in the description below. And I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon in order to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. Today's video is a request by one of my subscribers asking me to talk a bit more about the concept of everyone is you pushed out. Now, I had shared a video about that extensively sometime in the past year or so. I will link it above. I explain fully the whole concept of everyone is you pushed out and how it's really playing a role in your manifesting every desire. And it's a concept that has a twofold interpretation. The first one is that we are all coming from one consciousness. We are all one. We are all coming from one consciousness. We come into our physical reality, which is actually not even physical, it's an illusion. There's a stream of consciousness coming in through you, experiencing what you perceive to be a physical reality, but we are all ultimately interconnected. We're all coming from that one consciousness. It's the same energy stream going into every single person, and really we are all one. Ultimately, that is how you are creating. Everyone is an extension of you, and you are just co-creating with them. They're all really a manifestation of your inner consciousness. This whole physical reality is an illusion, and it is being experienced through your perspective. So going into the other aspect of this concept of everyone is you pushed out, we can look at everything in your reality, not just everyone. Everything in your reality is a mirror reflection of what is going on within your consciousness, your inner assumptions at 4 important levels. It's your inner assumptions about yourself in relation to a given desire. The second one is your inner assumptions about another person when there is someone else involved. The third one is your inner assumptions about how others are perceiving you or what they are thinking about you. And the fourth one is your assumptions about the whole world, about circumstances in general, about how you view the world. 90% of the time, these are all interconnected. All 4 elements are interconnected. So if you have an assumption that making money takes a lot of hard work, that's a general assumption that you have, your other assumptions about yourself, other people, and how other people perceive you are all going to some level match that. So you may manifest a boss who makes you work very, very hard in order for you to get promoted or to get that bonus. You may manifest your boss criticizing you for not working hard enough. You might feel that I don't have what it takes to make that money. I don't work that hard. I don't have that drive. So all of them tend to be interconnected. And you have to look at it from this perspective. What is it that I am holding on to? What is the root assumption that I am holding on to that's causing all these to perpetuate? Now, I never want you to spend too much time digging in and trying to bring out the root cause. But when you do this exercise, maybe one time, you'll realize that a lot of these are assumptions that you are upholding that are all interconnected and playing a role. Now, when it comes to your assumptions about yourself, this also tends to be a main driver for the others. So if you don't feel that you have what it takes to succeed, you're going to manifest people such as bosses, investors, suppliers, clients, who are gonna mirror that back to you in some shape or form. They're gonna mirror it back to you to show you that you are upholding that assumption. Either through them not giving you what it is that you're looking for, and that reason being you don't have what it takes, or through verbally telling you that you don't have what it takes. They are all interconnected, and they are all a reflection of what's going on in your inner consciousness. The same thing may apply to love. Let's say you don't feel like you are pretty enough or worthy of being loved because you're not that interesting, or you don't look that great, or you just have some limitation going on in your head. None of it is true. It's just you thinking that it's true. You have that assumption going on in your head that's going to then manifest in people showing up in your reality. Even if you've never met them before, this is the first time, they're gonna mirror that back to you. They're going to say, well, you're not my type, or I don't think that we are a good match. I have a different lifestyle, maybe, they're gonna mirror that back to you in some shape or form. So the people are always, most of the time, though you may have assumptions about them, a lot of the time the people you manifest into your life are automatically mirroring to you your own inner assumptions about self. Even if you've never met them before, you're going to manifest that in some shape or form. And actually, your assumptions about yourself supersede assumptions you have about circumstances in general. Someone might have an assumption that all men cheat or all women want a rich husband. I'm sorry for these stereotypes. These are just examples. Obviously, they're not true. But let's say a lot of people uphold these assumptions. If you have a rock solid self-concept and you still have that assumption, you have an assumption this happens to other people but not to me, because you have a very strong self-concept. So again, here, it's not to overcomplicate things, but if you were to really lay out your assumptions around a specific desire, be it money, be it health, be it love, be it anything else you're working on manifesting, you wanna look at all four aspects. What are the assumptions I have about myself when it comes to this desire? Very specific to the desire. What are the assumptions that I have about the other person, whoever else is involved? What assumptions do I have about how that person views me? That is also important. And finally, what assumptions do I have around this desire when it comes to circumstances in general? So here, it's not tied to you, it's not tied to someone else. It's a general assumption, such as it's very hard to make money, you need to work very hard, or all women want a rich husband, or all men cheat, or as you grow older, you're going to experience decline, etc. So these are all general assumptions that are not specific to you or to any other person involved. Here, You wanna lay these all out just as a one-time exercise. Don't go into that space of constantly questioning, well, what assumption must I be holding on to? Just focus on the end result, focus on affirming your end result. But sometimes if you are finding it hard to align with these new assumptions, there might be that sticky point that you want to bring to the surface. Just by bringing it to the surface, you're realizing, I don't need to uphold this assumption. It's very important. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.